Hey YouTube, today we're doing a 2016 Nissan Altima and we're doing rear shocks. So we're going to start off by loosening up all 5 bolts before we jack up the car. Remember, safety first. Jack up the car with safety gear. Make sure you have a jack stand and a jack, just for precaution reasons. In this case, my jack is very good, so I'm not going to use a jack stand. It's pretty good and easy removing of the shocks. It doesn't take that long. So first off, we'll remove all 5 bolts. In this case, I already almost did. So we'll remove the tire. Me myself, I always put the tire underneath. That can save your life. In cases where you go underneath, if the car falls, you still got the size of the tire that can give you space to get out. So we have a size 18 bolt here and 2 size 13 bolts up there. There should be one on this side and one on this side. So let me show you, one on that side and one on this side. So let's get to it. Be size 18, 13, 13. First thing you want to do is loosen up this bolt. Sometimes it's hard. If you don't have an impact drill like mine, make sure you guys have breaker bar like that one. In this case, I gotta go a little faster, so we're gonna use our impact drill just to loosen up the bolt. So it's all ready to take off. So that one's nearly removed. That was pretty easy. Now let's go up with the 13s. We have one here. Okay, we will need another extension. So sorry with my camera, it's a bit nauseous. So we'll set up the camera right here so I can have my 2 hands and I can get this done very smooth and easy. Alright, YouTube, hope you guys have a fair view. Right there. So we'll go get another extension. I'll come right back. This shouldn't take more than 20 minutes for each side. So if you have all the right tools, it'd be pretty easy. Let me come back and I'll remove those bolts. Okay. So remember, so far we need a size 13 and a size 18 to get this job going fast. So once we have that, we'll remove the top bolts. This will be a bit easy with the extension, and we shouldn't have any issues after this. Oops, there goes one. There goes 2. Remember, it might kick down, so be ready. Never take this bolt all the way off, because if you remove it, this will just go straight down. And then if you're in the way, you'll be hurt. So we're removing the bolt. In this case, this one was pretty fair, but the other side was gone. I already did the other side, but we got to remove both of them. Okay, once it's off, it comes right off, completely off. And now it's time to take apart. Okay, so we lost the bolt. Where did it go? Where did it go? It was size 13. Size 13. Here we have one. Okay. Okay, I'll eventually find it. So let me pause this video and I'll come back with the next part. We're 6 minutes in so far. I'm gonna find this bolt. It's a size 13, like this, and we'll continue. Okay guys, so this little nugget decided to hide in here. Well, now there she go. Oh yeah, this happens all the time. So we're up 7 minutes. Time to take it apart and do the new one. The new one will be here. We have it here. Comes with this new rubber pieces. So what we do here is we push it down, or easier, we just get rid of the strap. Let's get rid of it right now. Sorry, can't use my two hands. Okay, so it's off. It's off. Now we'll remove this bolt. Okay, and we'll remove all 3 pieces. Okay, so now here's what we do. We get the old one. Okay. And this one's gone too, I believe. Oh yeah, it's definitely gone. Alright, so let's get this going. So it's gonna be a 17 socket. So we'll bring the socket in. And it's gonna be this one. Perfect. Okay. So I don't have my 2 hands, so we're gonna leave it there for a second. And do the connector. And we'll impact the shit out of there. Excuse my language. Okay, so it's not gonna go. Okay, so in this case, what we would do is set up this here. And I'll show you guys how I will remove it. Hold on a second. Okay, so have a size 7 here. And we'll find a size 17 for that. And this is how you remove it from place. Okay, so took me a little minute, but it's off. So now we have old piece here. This piece here. This piece here. This piece here. We gotta separate it. We will need this again. Okay, we'll need this again. So let's keep it in hand. This is the cover for the dust. And we'll see if this one's good. Okay, so we see that this one's messed up as well. It's not pushing up. So what we do here is we go 1, and 2, just to make sure it's good. Okay, so that means it's good, and we're ready to go. So first things first, we'll put this here and we'll make it go in there. We'll make sure it sets to place. Once it sets to place, we'll go here. Once this is set to place, we'll go, we have our new ones, so we'll tear them apart, and make sure the flat part goes in here. Right there. This metal piece should go all the way in, and then we'll have our thing here, and this one will go up here, and then we'll have that here, right there, and you're back in action. Now, we'll get a new nut and tighten it in. This new nut, these aftermarket shocks, it's gonna be a size 14, so we have a size 14. Okay, once it gets to flush, we'll grab our size 7 and hold. And that should do it. We're in to reinstall. So now that's how you put back together rear strut for a 2012 to 2020 Nissan Altima. And all of these have the same shocks, so that's how it works. We'll put it back in and we'll be back with the, no, you know what, let's just do it. We're at 19 minutes. I had to make a couple of stops because I wasn't ready, but 19 minutes so far in and we're good in the game. Let me tie down this and show you how it's done. All right, I think you guys got a good view there. We'll make sure this goes in first, like this, and make sure this is in the right way. After it's in the right way, we gotta look for the bolt. Stick it in. Once you put it in, should be able to tie it down quite a bit. Remember, it does not need to be completely tied down. But to the point where you can see it come on the other side. This has to be loose so you can fix it on top. Okay. I forgot about this, but you guys please don't forget, this goes on top. It's a cover. It's nothing serious, but it'll protect it from dust coming into it from the inside of the vehicle. So there we go. Very simple. Okay, so now what we do is okay. So we'll get our other jack, our secondary jack, and we'll pry this up so we can get it to fix itself up there and line up with the bolt. For this, we will need our two hands. Okay, so you see it up there? You'll have to guide it into that bolt going in there. It's flexible and you can guide it up, but you need both hands, okay? So I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna do this, and when I come back, it should be on. Okay guys, it took me about 30 seconds to do it. I'm back with the video. It's already flush to the top up there. And all we need now is to add this bolt. Make sure that you don't release the jack until you tie them down really good. Your handle should fit right in. That's one. And now I do the second one. Okay, be very careful because you can lose these very easy. And then you'll have to go to the dealership or your nearest junkyard to replace them. But it shouldn't be hard to find. There's very little spaces where they can go. But it could happen. Okay, so we're down to the tie up. They should go to about 86 pounds, but I just use my torque. Usually you could just go with your hand all the way in and you would be okay with these, but since I have the torque, it's a lot easier said than done. Okay, there goes one. And here goes the other. There we go. After that, you can release the jack and you're all set and done. Now, for the final step, set this up, set this up. Set this up and this up, and now we're ready to go. Okay, and me, just for safety precautions, we'll go ahead and tie this down manually. Okay, so we're all set, ready to go. I'll pause this video, put back the tire in, and I'll see you on the next one. Please don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. If you know anybody with a car that needs to do this, let them know. They can save some money. Thanks a lot. I'll be back when everything's complete.